All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it may be for you. It is morning for me, and I am heading to the gym. And today, what is it today? Today's day 3, week 2, day 3. So it is the second time of hitting chest and triceps today, or this week, and doing pretty much the same exercises as the first day, except what I'm doing is changing the weights, or amount of weight is changed, and so it means my rep count is changed up a bit too, which is good. And keep things changed a little bit, but also being that it's the second time hitting chest, it's not likely that I'm able to do the exact same I was doing before, or even to push up. Not a ton of rest period. My chest feels, I think, fine. I don't think it's too bad, but got my weight and another set, and progressing on the number of repetitions from this time compared to last week. Same chest day, and always looking to progress. I've got to monitor my body and see how that working and how it's feeling. Today, I think I slept about I was like a rock, and woke up and lay down for another about 30 minutes, which don't typically do, but did today. It's still early though, and so I don't anticipate the gym being really busy. It should have space and be able to get on everything pretty darn quickly, which is nice. Today I got a dentist appointment. It's been a while. Well, I don't know, about 6 months or so. My 6-month checkup or whatever. So I had that, and then work. Starting to get 2 more salespeople starting today. So we're going to be starting their sales training. Their sales training today, and with me, we'll do sales training. I got a few days of that. That's always an ongoing thing, but the initial sales trainings with me is getting to understand our principles and the big core things that we do, but also understanding the principles behind them. And because it's not always a straight line, I mean, of what we have people do and want them to do, and sometimes what we do on their behalf, but really want them to understand the principles behind it. And it's to be a constant thing of them improving and working on it and being intentional about trying to get better. Once we do the sales training, then we'll start doing some tech training for them and learning our systems, our software, our CRM, what it's like to work with our in-house processing team, so on and so forth. So what is today's sales training? What's the first topic that I'm going to be covering with them? And if you think about it, I ask people that question, and people that know me, they might think that it's going to be prospecting, or how to meet with a potential referral partner. In our case, the industry is typically realtors, or how to stay in touch with realtors. And those are all important things and things that we cover, but those are not the first things that we go over. The first thing that we go over is key, because if you don't have this in place, you're not going to be able to successfully scale your business in a healthy way. And so the first thing that we talk about, the first sales training, is actually scheduling your day. And so it might sound kind of weird, okay, schedule. But here's how most salespeople do things: is they don't have any scheduling to what they do. Everything is kind of random and reactive, and what ends up happening is they end up doing busy work, and they don't end up doing what I call green work, and that's the money-making activities, doing the things they need to do in order to grow their business, or it's very inconsistent. And when you don't have a schedule or a plan, it's the first thing to usually go for most salespeople is when something comes up that they need to handle is that they get rid of the sales generating activities. And so scheduling is super important because it helps put the things in play at certain times of the day you're doing certain activities. Now you can adjust in your schedule of when you do your prospecting, your meetings, and so on and so forth. You're able to adjust it, but my recommendation is the first thing every morning you're doing your prospecting. And is it the most opportune time? No, not necessarily, depending on your market, but it's the time that you're most likely to get it done before the world comes at you with a million different things that you do need to handle. And when that happens and you miss out on your prospecting, you're not helping your business grow. The worst days always for me were the days that I was super busy, but I didn't do anything to help my business grow. I didn't do any prospecting. And when you get your prospecting done first thing in the morning, that is a huge win. So even if everything else in your day goes wrong, goes bad, but you got your prospecting done, in my opinion, it's a net win. You're still progressing your business forward. And so the first thing I go over with my sales guys in their new training when they come on, our sales ladies too, is scheduling. But not just, put your prospecting in the morning, but how to time block things and how to schedule things that fit you. One of the things that salespeople also do is they get a prospect that is willing to meet with them, and they go for a time and they will ask, well, what time works for you? What day works for you? Well, I understand that you think you're being helpful, but you're diminishing yourself when you do that. It makes it seem like that you're not really a busy person where you can just meet whenever that person wants, and people don't actually like that. They want to work with somebody that's in demand. And so what's better is go over scheduling and train them how to schedule that fits yourself, your schedule, your time blocks. And if for some reason that person can't meet during your time block, well, what to do and how to say it to make an adjustment, to make it seem, and it's really true, but make it value your time more, and for that person to really appreciate the adjustment you are making, which in turn is going to help you when you are on that meeting with them to get their business. Other parts regarding scheduling is if you want to grow your business and you want to scale up, there's no way you can do it in a healthy fashion unless you control your day. If you don't control your day is going to control you. I know that sounds like some weird cliche, but it's not a cliche, it's true. You have to control your day and control as much of it as you possibly can. And if you don't, that's where you get extra stressed. That's where things fall apart. That's where you're throwing things together and being sloppy, and you're not getting the things done that you need to get done to help your business grow. And so when it comes to sales training and building a successful sales business and where you scale, you need to be scheduled. And so I highly recommend, if you don't have a schedule of when you do certain things, definitely put that into play and making your prospecting first thing part of the day. All right, I'm at the gym. Talk to you soon.